Hi there, I was driving at some very important point that you are the master of your fate and you are the captain of your soul because you have absolute control on your thinking power. But majority of the mankind do not think, they are conformist. They just imitate and copy somebody else. But some great people, they use the full potentiality, the ability and capability of their mind power, and that's why we have poets, thinkers, authors, sculptors, painters, all scientific discovery are the result of such thinking, intelligent people. But for them, the humanity is surviving. Otherwise, we could have perished long time. There are so many great people who are really thinking about us day and night. They want to be very useful. They are very kind and compassionate, and they are always trying to discover, invent so many good things, so that we can really realize heavenly place on this earth. Simultaneously, the human beings are also having a lot of negativity, greed, anger, hatred, jealousy, and cynicism. That's why they have distorted their diversified thinking into negative reverse gear, and so we have destructive weapons of mass destruction. Also, the attitude is very jealous, and greed has barricaded the world in hate, and war is going on. So, what I mean to say, it is our thinking. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thought. With our thought, we make the world. Then, what kind of thinking we should have? We should think always to love all, to respect all, to create a world where there is a joy, peace, serenity, calmness. And there is a world where man has forgotten all these impure thoughts like greed, anger, hatred, jealousy, and cynicism. That educated man, that enlightened man, everyone has the ability and potentiality and capability to become Buddha and Vivekananda and anybody whom you think was the greatest of the great. Abraham Lincoln, Abraham Maslow, and comes then Ralph Waldo Emerson and all the great thinkers from different parts of the world, because it is the thought in their mind that transformed them into such a gigantic, huge, great people. I am also trying my best to really emulate their footprints and inspire the suffering humanity to arise awake and stop not they come out from the dormant state of morbid lethargy and negativity and embrace their mind some positivity, make everyone healthy, happy, peaceful, progressive, and very nice society where people always think to cooperate with each other, to help each other. That is the reason. And then Abraham Maslow said, if these fools deliberately plan to be something very different, what they are naturally built to be and grow to their true nature, then they will be always heinous creature on earth. They will be Hitler, they will be all the invaders, all the intruders. They are the destroyers of the world peace, and they are dangerous to the survival of the mankind. And at large, they are at the stake of destroying the whole earth, birds with animal, plants and humans, because they are egoistic, they are hegemonistic, they are possessive, they have forgotten all the humanitarian qualities. And I have told you millions of times, these humanitarian qualities are truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence, kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility and generosity, cooperation, unwavering courage, self-discipline, sympathy, understanding, keen sense of justice, never, blaming others for any kind of destructive happenings or incidents, taking the full responsibility. And they are not doing all this anticipating some Nobel Peace Prize or some kind of prize in physics, chemistry or biology or any kind of literature and economics. But this is their natural inclination. That is the self-actualization and self-realization. That is the real goal of life. But if these fools are not doing that, their mind is saturated with ignorant, indolent, thoughtless and groveling bestial thoughts. They are just demon. They are not true friend of mankind. I am a true friend of yours. I love you and respect you, because one day I am going to pass away. So when I pass away, then my words will be reverberating in your conscience if you listen to me, that it was better to have loved. It was better to have forgiven everyone for their ignorance. It was better to have really helped them, teach them, suggest them the noble thoughts which the greatest and the wisest of the ancients have left us as a legacy. Let's walk together. Let's try to be in the perfect, harmonious and symmetrical state of mind. Let's be dedicated, committed, passionately, persevering, persisting, permanently in the search of a glorious world where there is only love, harmony, tranquility, serenity, not only for mankind, but for birds, fish, animals, and plants. Victory to you, mankind. It is inevitable, but you have to be serious about it. You have to understand that we ourselves are responsible for our world. All the conditions which are created here today, the warmongers countries, it is the man-made problems. It is not something natural calamities. We can cope with nights, but days are just circulating. It is just like a wheel. But the creation of mankind, which is totally antagonistic, totally destructive, totally annihilating, that cannot be forgiven. Man, I warn you and caution you. Forget all your evils, greed, anger, hatred, jealousy, and cynicism, and embrace all your potentiality of power, thinking, truth, justice, peace, love, and non-violence, kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity, cooperation, affection, and compassion, philanthropy, keen sense of justice, sympathy, understanding, unwavering courage, decision making and planning towards leading the world in the brightness from the darkness of the present moment, towards immortality from the destructive annihilating attitude of the warring nations. And the humanity needs such kind of people as you are and I am. Thank you, viewers.